On December 4, 1872, sailors crossing the Atlantic spotted something strange. A ship, sails full, drifting with no one steering it at all.
A boarding party rowed toward her. As they got closer, they made out the ship's name, the Mary Celeste. And still, no one answered their call. They climbed aboard to an empty deck. Sails were set. The wheels spun freely. But there wasn't a single soul on board. Weeks earlier, the Mary Celeste had left New York, bound for Genoa. Aboard were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, their young daughter, and 7 crew.
Below deck sat 1,701 barrels of raw alcohol, bound for Italian wineries. Ordinary cargo, but it may hold the key to everything that happened next.
The captain's cabin looked untouched, his wife's sewing machine still threaded, their daughter's small dress draped over it, as if they'd simply stepped out for air.
The only thing truly missing was the ship's small lifeboat. Whatever happened, it looked less like disaster and more like everyone left in a hurry.
Below deck, the pump had been taken apart. A measuring rod lay nearby. Someone had been checking how much water the ship was taking on.
The captain's logbook was still aboard. Its last entry was dated 9 days earlier, placing the ship near the Azores. Nothing in it hinted at danger.
The ship was towed into Gibraltar, where officials opened an inquiry into what had happened. It would become one of the strangest cases in maritime history. The Attorney General leading the inquiry was convinced of foul play. He floated theories of mutiny, murder, even conspiracy between crews, but the evidence never lined up.
Under the captain's bed, investigators found a sword with a strange stain. For a moment, it looked like blood. Testing later proved it was simply rust.
Piracy made no sense. The crew's valuables sat untouched. The cargo was still sealed. Whoever left this ship wasn't robbing it.
Investigators even suspected insurance fraud. But Briggs had no debts, no motive, and a spotless reputation. That theory collapsed too. Then came the real clue. 9 of those 1,701 barrels were found completely empty, and that detail would change everything.
Those 9 barrels were made from a different, more porous wood. Alcohol vapor could have been leaking out of them for days.
Fumes may have built up in the hold. To panicked sailors below deck, in dim light, it could have looked like smoke, or worse, imminent fire.
Scientists later recreated it. Alcohol vapor can flash ignite instantly, leaving no burn marks, which explains why the ship showed no fire damage.
The leading theory? Captain Briggs feared an explosion. He ordered everyone into the lifeboat, towed behind the ship, as a precaution.
Then, in rough seas, the tow line broke. The Mary Celeste sailed on alone. Her crew was never seen again. Search ships combed the Atlantic for weeks. No lifeboat, no bodies, no wreckage. Not a single trace of the 10 people who vanished.
12 years later, a young writer named Arthur Conan Doyle published a fictional version of the story, complete with false details many still believe today. The Mary Celeste sailed on under new owners for over a decade, but she gained a reputation as cursed, wreck after wreck, disaster after disaster. In 1885, her final captain deliberately wrecked her on a Haitian reef for insurance money. Even in death, the Mary Celeste couldn't escape scandal. Modern explorers, including famed shipwreck hunters, searched for her remains. What they found only deepened the mystery.
In 2001, searchers found a wreck near Haiti they believed might be her final grave. Tree ring analysis proved otherwise. The wood came from trees cut down after the Mary Celeste was already gone.
Today, historians agree on one thing. No single theory fully explains it. The vapor panic theory remains the most convincing, but nothing has ever been confirmed.
Somewhere between what we know and what we don't, the Mary Celeste still sails on, the most famous ghost ship in maritime history. What do you think happened to her crew?